Well, gee, I miscalculated again, just like usual. I'm at a summit. I don't think it even has a name. It's just got like some of the summits we have, which have just got references. And I said I'd be here at 10:30, but and all the stuff I read seemed to make sense that would make be an appropriate time. It's actually 9:30, so I'm way ahead of what I predicted. This is a summit just behind Nelson. So Nelson is kind of this way over this fence. This is actually the fence for the Brook Wildlife Sanctuary. There's a whole lot of birds and that sort of thing, and this is a predator-proof fence that runs around actually quite a massive area. You'd have to look it up. It's very impressive. And out over here we can see it's sort of towards Richmond. So we're sort of behind the Brook Sanctuary. There's a hill over this way, which is actually not a summit, it's Jenkins Hill. This is obviously on the flight path. Just some mystery hill somewhere, and we're going to activate this summit. Now the summit on the GPS is apparently about where that box is over there. But this is actually seems like more of the high point, and this is still definitely well within the activation zone. And we get a nice view of Richmond over there, and we got a little bit of sun because there's frost all the way along here. It's been quite slippery. So look, I'm going to get set up. I'll have to put a spot out. I'm going to disappoint a lot of people because I've completely screwed up the calculations for this, and we'll see if we can get this activated. Now there's a bunch of other guys also activating today, and hopefully we can catch on to the back of those guys, and we'll see what we get. I think I'll try and run the dipole, and I've got the 705 today, so 10 watts. We'll need all the help we can get. Let me get set up, and then we'll get this circus underway. Okay,
all the best with your activation.
Set up now. A little bit messy, but it'll work, I think. Oh, I guess it remains to be seen.
I'm not surprised. Band conditions are absolutely terrible. I haven't been able to get a hold of Gary or Norm. The band is just a ghost town over.
That doesn't sound encouraging. Okay, so we might be in for a tough time. Rightio. So I'll get calling, and I don't know. Good luck.
73. Citadel 4, Juliet Alpha Yankee.
4 Juliet Alpha.
3, Romeo India Kilo.
Z04 Juliet Alpha Yankee. Hi, Jay. We miscalculated completely. 5-9 into Z03 Tango Mike 219.
Good stuff. Thanks for the 5-9. I've only got a 5-5 for you. I'm pushing 80 watts your way, but man, the band conditions are just an absolute terrible state today. But great work on your time when you get up to the summit today. You absolutely motored over.
Yeah, well, you gave me that challenge. I had to prove a point. No, it was quicker than I anticipated, so which was good. Better to be that way than the other way over.
Yeah, we're certainly heading up there at 4 a.m. That's a pretty brisk start, mate, so well done over.
Yeah, 4 a.m. Okay, look, thanks, Jay. Look, I'll talk to you again. Have a great rest of your day.
Keep well, mate. 73.
03 RIK, good morning, Rick. If come back to me, I'll give you a single report over.
Roger, thanks, Ben Nick. You were coming into me 55, 55, 55, 55. I heard a dicky bird from the other respect, Norm, but you're 55, 55, Nick, back to you.
Thanks for the 55, Rick. I hear you really clearly. I'm going to have to say probably 5-2. It's not even registering on the meter I've got here, over.
Oh, Roger, yeah, bands are a bit funny, but thanks for being up there, and all the best, 73.
Thanks, Rick. Thanks for coming back to me. You have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to you again, 73.
ZL2 HMV.
L2HMV. ZL2BHF. Okay, let me just take 02HMV first. Good morning. Sorry, if you come back to me, I'll give you a single report, over.
Z02 HMV, I think that's the one. You're coming into me in Nelson at a 5.9.
Thanks for the 5.9. You're a 5.8 with me here into this summit behind Jenkins Hill, over.
Yes, thank you for that. Yes, a bit cold where you are.
I've managed to get a spot in the sun, but there's a lot of frost along the top of the summit, over.
You want your winter woolies on for that today, over.
Yeah, you certainly do. It was pretty hot walking up from the bottom, but it'll be quite nice going back. Yeah, so thanks for coming back to me. You have a great rest of your day.
You're welcome. 73.
73. 02 BHF. Morning, Jim. I'll give you a single report on the next over.
Yeah, roger that.
Oh,
Fine,
5.9.
Nick. ZL2 NEB, ZL2 BHF, you're 59, 5.9er, over.
Thanks for the 59. You're the same here. It's like you're very very much 59. The Rick I could hear really well, but I not even registering on the meter. So obviously a quiet location here, but you'd need it if with the way bands are at the moment, over.
Yeah, roger that. All the challenges. Nice to work you. Glad you made it, and safe travels, over.
Thanks, Jim. You have a great rest of your day. 73.
73.
Xiegu Pota, Sota, Xiegu Sota, ZL2 November Echo Bravo, calling Xiegu Sota for summits on the year.
Zulu Lima 1.
ZL2 Golf Romeo Tango.
1 BW.
ZL2 Golf Alpha Bravo Yankee. Okay, I've got 01 BW, ZL2 I think Golf Tango India, and then I've got 3 Alpha Bravo Yankee. 01 BW. Morning, Bruce. If you come back to me, I'll give you a single report, over.
Yeah, you're a 5x6 in the Christchurch, 5656.
Thanks for the 56. Look, I've got you as 53 here, 53.
All right, all the best in your contacts.
Thank you, 73. ZL2 is it Golf Tango India?
No, ZL2 Golf Romeo Tango.
Romeo.
Nick, if that's the call sign you're calling. You're a 59.59 across the bay, Nick.
Sorry, I'm getting this Golf Tango. GRT, isn't it? Romeo Tango. You're also 5.9 with me here at the summit, sort of just behind Jenkins Hill, over.
Yeah, I think it's probably line of sight, Nick, so all good. You have a great activation. It was good for you to come up. Poor Stuart was having trouble activating down Westport, so I think the band conditions are not great, but definitely hearing you straight across the bay here, so good work. ZL2 NEB, ZL2 GRT.
Yeah, thanks for that. Have a great rest of your day, 73. ZL3 Alpha Bravo Yankee. Morning, Kevin. If you come back to me, I'll give you a single report, over.
Yeah, good morning, Nick. ZL3 AZ boy to you there. I can give you a 5.5. I can just detect you on a barefoot radio, but I'm on the Mario SDR 5.5.
Look, thanks for the 5.5. I can hear you clearly, but I have nothing on the meter, but I'm going to say 52, 5.2.
I'll take that, Nick. Thank you very much, and it's great to be able to get through to you. I think your height is in your favour. I've been listening to 2 others this morning, and they're way down. So thank you very much.
Thank you, 73s. Let's turn that up. That would...
ZL4 November Golf.
ZL2 NEB, ZL3 QR.
For November Golf 3QR. Okay, I've got November Golf and 3QR. ZL4 November Golf. Morning, Norm. I think you're on the top of the Whangamoas. Come back to me and I'll give you a single report, over.
Okay, Nick, you're 5 and 5, 55 with me, over.
Thanks for the 55. Look, you're the same here. I think you, Jay was saying he couldn't hear you before, so obviously a bit of a struggle for all of us at the moment, over.
Yes, indeed. I went ahead and switched out antennas. I put a dipole up, so hopefully this will work better, over.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, best to play it safe then. Look, I hope the rest of the activation goes well. I'll talk to you again.
Okay, Nick. Good luck with your activation as well. ZL4NG clear.
ZL3QR, morning Jeff. If you come back to me, I'll give you a signal report, over.
Roger. Morning,
5
Nick.
and 5.
Yeah, the bands this morning are in shocking state. You are a 55, and thanks to Rick for pointing me out to you. You on a summit, are you, over?
Yes, this is a summit. This should be ZL3 Tango Mike 219. It's just a small summit behind Nelson, really. But look, you're also 5 here, 55. Thanks for coming back to me. I did put a alert out, but it would have only be on the air website, over. 15. ZL2 November Echo Bravo. Look, thanks for the chases today. I think it's been a bit of a struggle for everyone. Look, we got 15, which is fantastic. Made the walk worthwhile, although it's a beautiful day to be out on the summit. You have a great rest of your week. Take care. I'll talk to you again. 73. We missed Nigel though. All right, so there you have it. We've done it. I just sorry, the lighting has not been fantastic. It's actually everything's kind of been a bit of hard work, isn't it, really? So the setup. Let's look at the setup, just so that we know what we're doing differently. So 7 amp hour battery, blah blah blah. 705. I'm using the tuner. I tend to use the tuner with it because it's nice to be able to tidy things up if they're not quite right. A choke, and then I've just placed the mast in those branches there, and I've got one leg running down over there, and the other leg is running down across to the tree over there. So look, we did it. It was a good walk up, but actually, look, I took the scout track. There's easier ways of getting up here. Don't take the scout track unless you're really desperate for a vertical kind of ascent. It's luckily there was another guy also walking up the same way, because I wouldn't have known exactly the path to take, so it was good to be able to walk with him. And he helped me out in that regard, so that's fantastic. When you get to the top, pretty straightforward. This sort of area like this, sort of graded forestry type road, and when you get to the corner of the when you start to see the fence, you turn right and come along here. Look, I'm gonna wander back, maybe have some breakfast, see if I can get perhaps a couple of these other guys that are activating, see if I can chase them. It's been good. Look, you take care. Great to have you with me here. It was good to have the company, given it was such a quiet activation for a change. Have a great rest of your week. See ya.